The title of this movie is called Screamers, released on 1995 and directed by Christian Duguay. A thrilling sci-fi adventure set on a desolate planet, filled with danger, mystery, and a fight for survival against deadly machines. So come on, let's start the recap. In the year 2078, the planet Sirius 6b, once a thriving mining hub, has been reduced to a toxic wasteland by a war between the mining company the New Economic Bloc, or NEB, and the Alliance, a group of former mining and science personnel. After miners discovered that their mining had released toxic gases, they went on strike, and the NEB hired mercenaries as strikebreakers. 5 years into the war, Alliance scientists created and deployed autonomous mobile swords, or AMS, and artificially intelligent self-replicating machines that hunt down and kill NEB soldiers. Nicknamed Screamers. After their signature high-pitched noise, they are efficient at killing any target with a heartbeat, so Alliance soldiers wear tabs that disguise their heartbeats, thus rendering them invisible to the machines. A fragile stalemate is in effect between the two exhausted, poorly supplied, and undermanned armies. An NEB soldier carrying a message to the Alliance compound is killed by Screamers. The message guarantees safe passage through NEB territory to discuss a truce. Alliance Commanding Officer Hendrickson reports this development to his Earth-based superiors, but is told to disregard it as peace negotiations are already underway on Earth. However, Private Jefferson, newly arrived from Earth, refutes this claim. Hendrickson is not surprised. He has long suspected that both sides have simply written off Sirius 6b and abandoned their armies. Deciding the truce offer is the only chance of survival for himself and his soldiers. Hendrickson sets out for a meeting with the NEB commander, accompanied by Jefferson. While traveling through a ruined city, they come upon David, a young boy clutching a teddy bear. Unwilling to abandon a defenseless civilian, they bring him along. The following night, they are attacked by a never-before-seen reptilian screamer. Hendrickson is alarmed that their Alliance tabs did not protect them. As the group nears the NEB compound, 2 enemy soldiers, Becker and Ross, open fire on David, who explodes in a shower of bolts and gears. The soldiers explain to the shocked Alliance men that David was a new Type 3 Screamer impersonating a human. Most of the NEB contingent has been wiped out by another David Screamer that a patrol unwittingly brought into the base. Becker, Ross, and a black marketeer named Jessica are the only survivors. The group heads to the NEB command center, but finds only an empty building and pools of blood. Locating the mainframe computer, Hendrickson learns that the NEB truce offer was just as false as the Alliance message from Earth. The group retreats to the NEB bunker, pursued by David's. They discover that the Screamers have evolved new versions on their own that are indistinguishable from humans and immune to Alliance tabs. Becker, convinced that Ross is a Screamer, and eliminates him, only to realize afterward that Ross was human. The 4 survivors retreat to the Alliance base, only to find that it had been taken over by David's. As dozens of Davids pour out of the bunker's entrance, Hendrickson fires a micronuclear missile into the bunker, wiping them out. Jefferson rushes to help Becker, who was apparently injured in the blast, but Becker is revealed to be a Type 2 Screamer and kills Jefferson. After Hendrickson destroys Becker, only he and Jessica remain. Worrying that Jessica could be a Screamer, Hendrickson cuts her hand and is relieved to see blood. The pair locate an emergency escape shuttle, but discover it can carry only 1 person. Hendrickson offers the shuttle to Jessica, but a second Jessica arrives, confirming that she is an even more human-like type of Screamer. Hendrickson resigns himself to death, but to his surprise, Jessica shields him, then sacrifices herself in battle with her look-alike. With her last breath, Jessica confesses her love for Hendrik's son, who departs for Earth with the teddy bear carried by the original David. As the screen fades to black, the bear slowly begins to move.